This, my dear friends, is the breakfast of a champion. This is cornbread that has corn, cheese, pepper, fresh pepper in it, and I warmed some up and I put some apricot preserves on it. I do not like to eat cornbread with any kind of jelly or preserves on top. It's a southern thing. Sometimes people will make cornbread and put syrup on it. That's just not my thing. But today I decided it would be my thing. So I've had a boiled egg. I boiled 9 of them because I'm going to make some egg salad. And I decided a little bit later that I would eat this. So this is the breakfast of a champion. Right here from your friend on Tam's Daily Vlog. Very ambitious today. It is 7:54 and I've been cooking. I've been up for 2 hours and I am cooking egg salad. We have some, let's see, this is sauteed onions and celery. I tried to cut it up soft or small and sauteed it so that Micah could eat it. These are sweet pickles. We didn't have enough of them. I did 9 eggs. I ate 1. And then I cut up a few olives in here. I just kind of picked up everything we had. This is some garlic. I'm going to put some mayonnaise in it. Just a little bit of mustard. And there are a few more eggs in here. So, I'm really tired now, and I don't cook, but I am starting to cook. Have I told you that I'm starting to cook? This is part of me starting to cook. Hey, Miss Mikey. How are you? You getting a pretty big kick out of listening to me cook? And listening to me video about cooking? Yeah. It is 8:04. And the egg salad is done. It does have a little bit of a problem, and that would be it doesn't have enough sweet pickles. So I put salt and pepper in it, and I'm like, so it needs more, so the eggs themselves need more salt. But I'm seeing that it's not quite right, but it still tastes really good. I like all the things they put in it, and when you put it on a sandwich, it's going to just be fabulous. And then you could put a piece of cheese in with it. I don't know that I've ever had egg salad with a piece of cheese, but everything sounds good today. So this is what we've done for, I don't know, whoever wants to eat egg salad. Matter of fact, nobody in the house even likes egg salad. I like egg salad. Michael likes egg salad. I don't know if any of the kids like egg salad. Maybe Lauren does. I'm pretty sure none of the boys do, and I don't even think William likes egg salad. So it doesn't really matter how good it is because most of the house won't eat it anyway. I can eat my own food just like I did all the beans. I tell you about all the beans that I made, and I've eaten almost all the beans all by myself because nobody wanted to eat the beans, and I loved them. I was eating them at 9 o'clock in the morning for my breakfast. I think I'm kind of done with the bean kick, though. My last pot of beans was about 3 days ago. I think I'm done now. You're going to have all kinds of food to eat now. I think you're going to like the egg salad. I ate a few bites of it. And I think it will be soft enough, like the things I put in it. I think they'll be small enough and soft enough that you won't choke on them. So no surprises, okay? Okay. So for lunch today, you're going to eat last night's dinner with cottage cheese. We added cottage cheese. And an orange, one of those little cutie kind of oranges. So how are you feeling today? Huh? Feeling good? You're really, see how she's crooked? This right here, I tried to straighten her up before I started the video, and I honestly don't know what the problem is. Now, Deb helped me a couple of days ago fix this footrest. A few days ago, I had on video that it was messed up. So Deb helped me fix it, and it's really hard to get it tight enough. It's all crooked again. I don't know if that's the whole problem, but she's, I don't know. She's just leaning way over on that side. But see, this right here should be right, like her body should be in the middle of that. I don't know why she isn't standing up. I don't know how to fix her. I tried to. I don't think it's anything you did. I mean, there's something wrong with something. But the footrest that you fixed, it's really hard to get it tight. It's all crook. It's all just like it was before we fixed it. It's really hard to get anything on this street.
Maybe when you have Rick come out.
Yeah, maybe we do.
Because I mean, that was just yesterday.
Oh, was that just yesterday?
Yeah.
Seems like a long time ago.
No, it was just yesterday morning after she got out of it.
Oh. It was just 24 hours ago. Oh, it's been a long 24 hours. You guys should have seen William's face when he came home and I said, "Hey, sweetie, did I tell you about the cats that we're going to get from Texas?" And the look on his face told me that we had not really talked about cats coming home from Texas. It was so funny. And I was like, oh man, I wish I had the camera in my hand. It was hilarious. Because we had talked about how sweet these kitties were when I was in Texas. And William's like, oh no, don't bring any cats home. And I was like, oh, don't worry, I'm not bringing these home. I can't bring 2 cats home. And we already had 2 cats. I was going to make 4 cats. And we thought these boys, these cats were boys. They would be Hans and Fritz. My dad named them, really cool names. And so Micah just picked out her lip gloss for the day. And so, being boys, it wasn't an option to bring more boys in the house with Tarzan. I didn't think Lance would care, but I was pretty sure Tarzan would because Tarzan never really liked Lance. And so, it wasn't an option to bring them home, but oh my goodness, guys, they're just balls of sunshine. When I was there on this last trip, I was there by myself. My dad was gone. Mom and Dad went to Dad's military reunion. He's been in charge of organizing it for the last several years. They were gone, and I was kind of ignoring these sweet little kitties because I was just so busy tending to everything else that, kind of seemed like a fire at the time. And then when I started paying attention, I'm like, oh my goodness, why am I doing this? I need to come in here and give them my undevoted attention because they are pure sunshine. Every day, they're just pure sunshine. But they were boys, so I wasn't going to bring them home. Well, then after I left, it's not that hard when cats get a few weeks old to be able to tell whether they're males or females. But with these particular cats, it was hard to tell for sure exactly what was going on. So we were waiting on so Mom let me know that after I came home, they're going to get rid of these cats. And they were taking them to the vet yesterday to get them fixed. I mean, on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. So a couple of days ago, so I was waiting in the afternoon to hear. They were going to find out for sure if they were girls, boys, get them fixed, get their shots, and we could bring them home. We already made all these plans, and I'm like, oh my goodness, yes, I want them, if they're girls. And I guess I never really finished that conversation with William, and I talk so much and say the same things. I repeat myself over and over, and I forget who I say stuff to. And I guess maybe I didn't really talk to William about this. I must have been talking to the kids or CNAs or you or who knows who I was talking to. Anyway, we already made plans, but he was okay with it. He was in shock at first. But because, see, one day after I made the video yesterday, I remember talking to him one day, and he said that, oh, now she's getting her moisturizing cream on.
Yeah, we're out.
You're out?
Yeah.
Okay. And, where was I?
Talking yesterday.
After I made the video, I remembered that I had talked to William. Because William had said something about, because we were talking about, if these cats turned out to be girls. At some point we talked about this. And he said, and I said, well, do you think that Tarzan would be okay if they were girls? And he said, oh yeah, it'd be like having his own little harem around. And so I thought that was hilarious, and I'm like, oh yeah, so we've talked about it, and it's totally okay to bring home these cats if they're girls. But I guess that wasn't really a conversation about them being girls and actually bringing them home. It must have just been just a question that I asked him if they were girls, how would Tarzan accept them? So pre-Lance, Tarzan was very lovable. Every night I would pick Lance up and I would say, okay, come on, let's go night-night with Mama. And I would carry him to my bed, and he would sleep in my bed all night. Lance came along, and he did not get on my bed for months and months and months. And then every once in a while, he would get up on my bed at nighttime. Sometimes the two of them would get up there and sleep. But for the most part, he just turned into a different cat when they, yeah, that looks good together. That's a good match. For the most part, they, Tarzan didn't really like Lance. Lance always liked him. So now that Lance is gone, and in case you haven't watched my other videos, we had to put Lance to sleep. And the, so now that he's gone, it took him about 4 days. I was kind of counting the days. We put Lance down on Monday, and it was Thursday, and I could start seeing a little bit of a change in Tarzan. He's just, you know, a little more interested in us, and he's letting me specifically in particular hold him just a little bit more, and he's acting a little. Oh, one thing that I've noticed is that Tarzan used to really purr super loud. Like, I mean, you just think he's gonna purr his purr box right out of him. He's so loud. Well, I'm noticing that his purr box is loud again. Like, you can hear him when somebody else is holding him, and it is so cool. I absolutely love it. And 2 nights ago, Tarzan slept in our bed, and that was really cool. Last night, I took him to bed, but I just took him to bed, and I just put him in the crook of my arm, and I was just petting him, and he was just loud, purring. I loved it. And then when I stopped purring, then he hopped down and he left. He's actually been going downstairs and sleeping with Lauren, and Lauren absolutely loves it. And Lauren wants a cat so bad. She either wants one of the cats that I'm bringing her, or she wants Tarzan. And I said, well, I don't know about Tarzan. I said, you're going to have to talk to Dad about that, because Tarzan kind of likes Dad, and Dad kind of likes Tarzan. And Dad loves it. William, I call him Dad. William loves it that Tarzan comes when he calls him. And William just gets the absolute biggest kick out of Tarzan coming to him when he calls. He's just never heard of a cat doing that before. So he's got this special bond with Tarzan. But Tarzan is still my cat, because I got Tarzan in Texas when my natural mother passed away in 2014. And so we've had Tarzan for about 2 years now. Okay, so enough of cat talk. I think that's just all the stuff, just kind of rambling news today and cooking. And did I tell you about all the beans that I made? I made navy beans, I made pinto beans, and then I made the entire bag of black beans. Maybe we'll turn the black beans into chili or something. And I'm not sure why I'm the one that's eating most of the beans around here, but I've really eaten most of the beans. But you like the beans, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really care, do you? You just like everything, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's probably about time for the van. Would that be right, Miss Deb?
We're getting close.
All right. Well, you want to say bye-bye?
Hey, everybody.
Oh, jingle, jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle, jingle. You're so funny. You're so funny. We like your music you make.